Even
That's
more
some shit.
in hip hop news, Rock Nation partners with a Musical to let fans invest in music royalties.
With who? A music cow?
Musical, MUS, like music, and then
Cow.
OW, cow, music owl. I don't think it's music owl.
I didn't
Yeah,
say it was that.
let me tell you
Music
what
cow.
happened. So let me tell you the story. Rock Nation is teaming up with a South Korean fintech company, Musical, to launch the first ever music equity service provider in the U.S. The platform will let users buy, sell, or trade shares of music um, royalty revenue. Creators will also be able to sell shares of their music, opening up new ways to earn from their work.
It was a lot of
It's
words. That was a
it's
lot
set
of
to
fucking
launch
words.
March 2025. To kick things off, early adopters will get $10 free to start their investment portfolio.
Whole love. Well, you said Rock Nation. Like we always assumed that Jay-Z was like the one that pulled that. This sounds like a whole move. Like he just Hove always been talking about people owning stuff. You know what I like about that? Like
Yeah,
regardless about what should I say fuck it. Regardless about what people feel about Hove,
right.
he don't downplay niggas for not owning anything. He really be on some yo, I didn't know, but this is how it's done. Like he don't be on some. It might sound like it in his music because he's only talking wealthy, not even rich nigga shit, but wealthy nigga shit that only the wealthy people know. So people might get a little offended, and may take it as like, yo, he's talking. But in all reality, like he don't do that. He be like, yo, listen, nigga, y'all can own stuff.
It seems to me like he's always trying to help people to, they don't take it that way, but it seems like he's always trying to like provide for, you know, young artists, young entrepreneurs, helping people get their business out there and learning the business trade. I mean, not necessarily his business, but, how to be a better business owner and better, with your finances.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that for him.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Go ho. But is he still CEO of Rock Nation now? Is it still, or is it Dame Dash?
Oh no, Dame, no.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely not.
All
And
right.
he had to. Oh, I see. Like, I don't want to like necessarily say that Dame is. I'm just assuming because he had to. Then he had to sell his shares in Rock Nation.
Yeah, what was that story?
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. Like that's what I said. I don't want to be wrong. Oh, Desiree Perez. How the fuck did I forget that? Desiree Perez. She's the CEO of Rock Nation.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, and the artist we got coming up, shout out to Kiamo out of Jersey. The artist we have coming up later on in the show has just got signed to Rock Nation.
Hey.
I know that's huge.
Word.
I didn't really know they're still putting out music, but the fact that they've signed somebody who's really dope that was here in the pit is, a sign that they're still, trying to be relevant.
Yeah, cause
But they are relevant.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They still are. Also, another person that passed away, Barry Michael Cooper. The famed writer producer who wrote New Jack City, Above the Rim, and Sugar Hill.
Mm.
Damn, he was 66.
Never even knew who that was.
Right?
I appreciated your movies though, nigga. My bad.
Wow.
Like, my bad. Rock with your movies though.
He saw that said like don't.
You said New Jack, Above the Rim, and who?
Sugar Hill with Wesley Snipes.
Yo, that's
Sugar
one
Hill was
movie.
dope.
No,
I
a
love
lot of
Sugar-
people
that
were
was a good
telling me
movie.
that's one movie that I like. Not like I skip over because it'd be like fuck it, but I just like when I be in
Why?
that. I don't know.
You need to
When I
watch
be
it.
in that genre,
Yeah.
like of just like urban hood classics and shit. Like I see that shit and I just be like, I'm gonna watch this movie before I
What
watch
urban hood classic have you not seen?
that. I cannot tell you that if I had. Oh, just ones that I know about.
Because when Greg God was here, he was asking about one. Oh, Donnie Brasco.
Yeah,
You got to watch that.
I did, but I don't.
I told him you didn't see it. Did you watch it in between then and now?
Fuck. I told him I didn't see it and went home and watched it.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Yo,
Like, why you lie?
yo, that's crazy.
Liar. Why you
Nah,
lying?
but I haven't seen Poetic Justice. I want to see that shit.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, stop lying.
And Hot Take. Loving Basketball sucked.
Which is one I haven't seen.
Loving Basketball
You know
is
which
ass.
one I haven't seen, and I'm guilty of not having seen it.
Trash ass movie.
Love Jones. Oh, 40. You should be shaming yourself.
What year did that come out in?
I could tell you.
Yeah, and tell me I should be ashamed
You
of
probably
myself.
wouldn't even. You might have been born.
I don't know, but I'm pretty
doubt
sure
it.
you can name most movies after 1997, and I'm pretty sure that movie came out before that.
Why are you judging me right now?
I just gave you leeway. What are you talking about?
Give me a segment.
Like, what the hell?
Right. All right. Well, okay. Listen, that's a lot. Now, should we go ahead and talk about it? The Super Bowl. Can we go ahead and speak on it? Because
About
it's
who's
been
going to
leaked.
win, what we putting up,
No.
what we betting, what's
About
on the
this-
line. Fuck all that.
no,
care about no
it's
Kendrick.
about the
Put some money
halftime
up.
show.
Put some money up. I don't care about none of this.
It's about Kendrick Lamar and he's bringing out SZA.
What's the? Oh, because Drake and SZA.
No, they're going on tour together. She got a
Was-
new album coming out, and she
Was that Summer
has a new
Walker?
movie coming out with Keke Palmer. I think it was produced by Issa Rae.
Mm.
That's fire.
That movie didn't come out
Shout
yet.
out to SZA. It's out.
It is.
Yeah.
If it is out, I could be like just making this shit up, but I heard good things about that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
who do
no.
you want to be in the Super Bowl though? We
No.
didn't even mention that.
Damn. It was damn. Like, dang, until you just pull a name out of the hat, ain't nobody really worthy to really perform at the Super Bowl now. Like,
We talked about this already.
It's a lot of rap
And now
going
that
on.
right. Why I didn't want to say that, but I was thinking that.
It's a lot of
it's a lot of rap.
fucking rap.
It's a lot of
going
hip hop
on.
for Super Bowl.
And yo, I'm telling you, you can
we
never
need to. What happened to rap and like hip hop, rap and like
do
rock
a
and
concert.
pop
Like have
mix.
like hot
Yeah.
people come out, do
Yeah.
a concert, do
Yeah.
something different.
I agree.
Like you can never satisfy black people with shit.
Mm-mm.
It makes me feel like we late to the party. Like why y'all doing so much rap
All
now?
of a sudden, right?
Like now, like out of all times,
Do you
like
want to kind of see a rock band in a way, a little bit, like a little mashup?
yeah.
I could do it. I could.
Yo,
I
but
could be
look,
here for
here's the
that.
thing, right?
Yeah.
The NFL right now is in such a racist state. Well, you think they really give a damn about all of these black people that just keep coming? And I'm not saying that they should or shouldn't. Just when you think about it, shit just don't make sense.
It
like,
doesn't.
you know what I'm saying?
And I don't get me wrong. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan. I am a fan. I'm a fan of SZA. I love their music, but I don't know how that's gonna resonate at Super Bowl. And I feel bad saying that, but it just, I don't know how that's gonna go over. And now we can't even. And then the NFL doesn't want him to do the song "Not Like Us." I'm like, oh my god.
They're going to do All the Stars. That was a song that was
They're
in
going to
Black
bring
Panther.
a bunch of people out.
That
They're going to have to bring a bunch of people out. I'm just saying.
this might be the only time that somebody goes perform at the Super Bowl and perform some of their newer songs.
I hope he does some song off his new album.
He might
He's
do
gotta do
that
something.
mustard. He might do that song
Yeah.
like at this.
The
Because
Susan Squabble up, TV off. We keep
No.
talking about this.
No,
Don't say no.
TVO is the mustard joint.
Yeah. I think-
Like no, cause it's still like we went through a whole track list of his hottest songs.
we're not gonna do it again.
Yeah, we're not,
telling you
and we
now.
came to a conclusion that most of those songs that he can't perform.
I
at
just
the
don't know
Super
how it's
Bowl.
gonna resonate. I really don't.
He gonna have to bring out this person, that person, this person, that person.
It's gonna be a whole medley.
He gonna bring out YG, and they're gonna perform "Fuck Donald Trump."
Can we-
Imagine,
I don't even want to talk about that.
imagine.
Shout out to Post Malone. Did you hear about this? Oreo cookies launches a limited edition salted caramel and shortbread cookie with Post Malone.
Some of the whitest shit. What you
It
said,
looks good, though.
strawberry?
No,
Let
I didn't
me-
say nothing about no strawberry. I said salted
Salted?
caramel
Don't do
and
that.
shortbread.
The damn packaging don't even look
Packaging looks kinda cool.
appetizing.
Yeah. looks
No,
kinda
it
cool.
doesn't.
It does.
Salted caramel and
Shortbread.
shortbread cookie.
Inside
You
of a
eat-
cookie.
you eat-
Inside of an Oreo.
Yuck. You eat salted caramel?
All caramel is salted.
So why they say salted caramel then?
Oh.
No, see, there's something more to that. You eat shortbread cookies?
Yeah. It's like a snickerdoodle, just without the doodle.
I don't snicker.
snicker.
I don't snicker with no doodle
Ooh, you sound really wrong for that.
because I don't snicker with any. I don't doodle with any snickling.
Anyway, we're gonna get into Like you stumped me with that one.
Those
I don't know what
Oreos
to
is
say with that one.
nasty. Yeah, I'm like so unimpressed by everything right now. That's nasty
Yeah, don't sound too appetizing,
at
does it?
all. And you gonna
No.
dump it in milk. You gonna dunk it in milk,
Very true.
and you gonna get it soggy, and it's gonna be wet shortbread caramel salt all in your milk.
Okay. All right. Sexy Red was in the news. Did you hear about what Sexy Red did?
I heard about Sexy Red.
Okay. Well, she's in the news because she did an AI picture with her and Martin Luther King
Al Iverson picture.
Jr. It wasn't even inappropriate. It wasn't an inappropriate picture, but Martin Luther King's daughter posted like that was super disrespectful, and you need to take that down, and you're disrespecting her father's legacy. And Sexy Red responded very respectful, which I thought was really nice, and she said she didn't mean any disrespect, and she apologizes, and she'll take it down immediately, and she did.
Why she ain't come out the entire internet behind these Martin Luther King pictures? We got
Because,
pictures of
listen,
your daddy in the do-rag. Why you ain't say nothing about that?
Maybe she did.
Why that didn't go viral? Like, why this
Because
one
this
go
was
viral?
Sexy
Because
Red.
it's Sexy Red.
I mean,
like,
they strip clubs have had MLK night. Like, come on, let's really talk about it. If we're gonna talk about it.
now look, like, cause you know me, I'm always devil's advocate, but
course.
it's like you gotta let the dead rest. You know what I'm
do.
saying?
You
Like, I ain't
need
gonna,
to.
like, you feel me? But you can keep their name alive and stuff like that too. But it's just like, have she said anything about, like, come on, bro? We got, like I said, pictures of him in do-rags, grills, pictures of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
At the
saying?
strip
Like,
club.
with white women and all this other stuff. Like, why? I've never seen no uproar about that.
Well, there has been a little uproar, but not from his daughter.
Yeah, it's been like it's been
Random
from
people,
average.
yeah,
Everything
yeah.
is 50-50 in America, so you're gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have 10 people that think that's funny, 10 people that think that ain't funny. Like, we're talking about you. That's your daddy. Why? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, all right. Well, because since he passed, they've been putting out disrespectful shit. And then now, should we even talk about Trump? Should we even get into it? I don't really want to get far into it, but he plans on canceling MLK Day and Black History Month. But you can't really, but it's more that federal employees don't get those as a holiday. 'Cause you can't really cancel a Black History Month. But
Yeah, you can't. My thing is, I've been hearing shit about presidents since I was a kid, and most of the stuff that they say they're gonna do, it never fucking
And guess
happens.
what? When he got elected, I still had to get up and go to work the next morning. I still had to go buy bread and get some ketchup and do still basic shit. It's not going to stop
listen,
because
just know
whoever's in office,
who's ever in office, the most we're going to deal with is economy and fluctuation. We've never been through no motherfucking martial law or like all this. Never like in these current like century times, never have we ever been through no shit like that. So all of this,
and he wrote an executive order to release all the information about JFK and RFK, his brother, and MLK's assassination, like to release at this point, I don't know if people really care. The internet has already figured it out.
No, they didn't.
They do. They know what's
They
going on.
theorized it.
Yeah.
You what was the number? Because we kind of on him. I was talking to Hedo about this, but what was the number like when a lot of people died from COVID and Trump was like, oh, only X amount of people died. I think we did good or something like that. What was it, like 30,000, 100,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Like that. I
was saying to Hedo, I was like, bro, there's either 7 or 17 billion people in this world, somewhere around there. Let's just say 7 billion. I really can't remember. And the U.S. is somewhere in the billions too, right? He's accounting for that. If he said 100,000 people died, that's a lot of people. Don't get me wrong, but compared to billions, if over that number of people died, y'all would have been mad anyway. I was like, yo, I think people just wanted to be mad at Trump. I'm not sticking up for him, but just like the whole roar about it. That's a containment number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that number could have like increased like in a dramatic way. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Um,
it's just weird.
the
It's just
death
weird.
toll is 7 million
No,
from
not
COVID,
altogether. Not altogether. At that time when he said it. Now I know you
which
can't
was
find
when
it, but it was.
2020.
I can't remember.
That was like 2020.
Yeah, yeah.
350,000.
350,000 people.
800, 350,831.
And you said just now, what was the other number? 7 million?
Oh, the results in from 2020, a total of 3,383,729 deaths reported. And
3
that was in
million?
2020, 3 million.
But at that time when
That
he
was
had
at
said
2020.
it was 3 million when he had said that? Nah, it wasn't
Well, I
at
don't
3
know when he
million.
said it, but I
No,
said
but
when
that's what I'm
COVID
trying to say.
happened
Yeah,
and it hit in 2020,
Yeah.
that's how many people had passed away.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people. It's still a lot. I'm just
No, like, it's definitely a lot of people. I'm just like, all of this shit is about context,
Right.
is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
if you don't like the person, you're gonna take that out of context. If you if you understand the person, or if you may just happen to like the person, you're gonna understand them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this presidency shit, it really doesn't exist. The only thing that exists about it is people voting. This shit don't. Everything that they say to y'all, there's nothing that's gonna fucking. Like, come on now. Like, there's a lot of laws that he's trying to pass that only the state could approve. Like, he could want it all he want.
But he
It's still
can't,
up to the
right,
state.
exactly. And it's still, he can't just pass a law and change like civil rights and change, he can suggest, but then it's still got to be, voted on. It
Mhm.
can be vetoed, all that stuff.
Like,
It sounds great from his point of view, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's going to happen.
I personally believe that nobody should ever speak on what a woman should do with their body. Just mind your damn business.
True.
But the whole thing, like with the abortion thing, like New York is almost like a capital for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
New York
Why
is
you
not.
whispering?
They not like New York.
Lord.
Like, they're not banning abortion.
Yeah,
Like,
they
you feel
are.
what New York. They said in New York that's
Yeah,
happening.
You can't have that here. No.
Since when?
You can't have abortions here. It's still happening, but I don't think you can't really like outright have it
Did New
here.
York, the state, pass that bill? Because that's a
Let's
state.
find out.
That's like
Let's
that's
find
a
out.
state
Let's
law.
find out.
That's I'm so behind.
So what
I'm
is the question?
super
Is it
behind.
legal?
Yeah, to get one in New York. I hate saying the word. Like,
See.
I really hate saying the damn word. But is it legal?
It came right up.
Illegal? It's illegal?
Okay, so I think you can.
And it,
Yeah, I think you can.
like, come on, bro. This is New York we're talking about. New York is Wild Wild West without the guns. With guns in it. Yeah. This
Yeah,
nigga.
you still think, yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Yep. New York is not having it.
And again, like,
Yeah.
man,
It's
whatever.
legal here.
Fuck all this Trump shit. But this is what I'm saying, though.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. Like, it's an uproar for what? Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Especially if you live in the East, it's just like, do you really care about anything that's going on in the West? Some of
But
these
get
women that
this.
you sticking up for probably spit on you.
Okay. Oh, all right.
like, come on, bro.
Did you hear about the highest HIV rate is in DR right now?
I thought it was like over here. And
I thought I would hate to say it because I really thought they were gonna say another state.
Oh,
I'm not saying that.
Where?
No. Hey, everybody. I'm not bringing that up. But the STD rate was high in this city as well. That was ATL. I'm just saying it. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the CDC.
Sex is scary.
Yeah.
It's not scary. It's like be careful.
You can't
but
just
it's
be
still
running
like-
around now like, back in the day. I wasn't outside like that. Let me make that clear. But
Back in the day was more horrible because I hear a lot of people talking about when the killer came out.
Mhm.
There was like a lot of their friends was dying and they don't know why. Like that's scary as hell. At
Yeah,
least
it
I
is.
know why
Yeah.
my friend died today. Like
You know what's so funny? When I was in nursing school, because we discussed HIV and we discussed the testing and how you test and everything. And then so, they wanted somebody to volunteer, right? And, just to be tested and so you can draw the blood and everybody knows the process and we're learning, we're in school. So my ass wanted to just be I want to learn. They're like, oh, who wants to volunteer to, to be tested? And I'm like, me, I put my hand up like, yeah. Why? So then I did that, right? And I'm sitting there. It takes like, the test back, took 20 minutes, right? I'm sitting there about to have a panic attack. Like, okay, wait. I'm sitting in class like, Why did I do this in front of everybody? Because then I'm thinking, what? My whole life flashed in front of my eyes right then and there.
I mean, you was in the right place.
I know, but still. Not in front of all my classmates. That's not how you do that.
You was in the right place.
Thank God it was negative. Just putting it out there, it was negative.
Oh, you had to say that.
Hell yeah. Come on now.
Like, come on. What you thought we was going to end that story with a bang for real? Nah.
Oh, did you hear this? After 22 years, 2 men were found guilty of murdering Jam Master Jay of Run DMC. One was his godson, and the other was his childhood friend.
Bro, they say this shit like every other 3 years. I could have sworn.
Oh, this constantly comes out?
Yeah, I really could have sworn. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, that's, you know what I'm saying, still more, like, reported and updated and everything.
Right.
But I could have sworn that they said that shit already.
Well, there you go.
Unless it was theorized and they had to really convict and prove him.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. So are you going to NBA All-Star Weekend?
Are you?
No. Just thought I'd ask if you were going.
I'll be there in spirit.
I will be. I think we'll be there together.
Where's the All-Star Weekend at?
It's in California.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, did you hear Sexy Red and Bruno Mars dropped a new song together and a video called Fat, Juicy, and Wet?
This is
Actually, it's a bop, though. I kind of like it.
Of course. Yo, listen to me, yo. When you have nothing but just block being put out, you gotta pick the best block. Like,
it's not block. It's
you
not.
say that now because there's nothing better than that.
There's nothing
Sadly
blockier.
enough.
Yeah.
Like, that's straight.
You should be shaming yourself.
I should be ashamed of myself, and they making some shit called Fat, Juicy, Wet.
Fat, juicy, and wet.
And I should be ashamed.
Get yourself together.
I should be ashamed.
More
of this
hip hop
shit.
news because you're bugging. All right.
I'm bugging. Like, yo, you can't make this shit up.
You can't. Jim Jones says Drake's lawsuit against UMG is about a bag, not rap beef.
Yeah,
I agree. I kind of agree. You said that.
Like,
We know that, Jim. Thank you.
Yeah.
But that's for real, though. Also, The Roots announces a blue.
Shout out Jim too for standing on his 10, yo. He really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, him and that with that Cameron thing back and
Yeah,
forth.
that shit crazy, but Jim's standing
Jim
on
ain't
his
playing.
square. He's standing
Y'all
on
better
his
leave
square.
Jim alone. I'm here to tell you.
Word.
The Roots announced Blue Note residency for their Do You Want More 30th anniversary.
Blue Note?
Blue Note.
Blue Note.
Blue Note residency. So they're, I didn't know they did residencies, and that's here in New York. I'm a
You
little
know they
confused.
did residencies in New York?
Here. I thought it was like a Vegas thing.
Yeah, right.
Where's the Roots from? They're from Philly, right? Isn't that Philly?
Yeah, shit, I would think. Hell, let me find
anyway.
out something new.
So these are some other like announcements. Lil Wayne and Hot Boys reunite for exclusive mini tour. Are you excited about that?
No. They don't even like each other.
Facts. All right. Ice Cube and Scarface collab. It's My Ego remix.
I don't know one Scarface song.
Okay. Listen, you're just ruining it right now.
I'm not. Like,
You're totally ruining it.
Yo, look, if I was to sit here and be hype, people would feel that I'm not being genuine. I don't. Okay, what's the Scarface song? Like, I'm not being funny.
I
Like,
don't
if
know
you could
shit. I'm
jog
just
my
telling you.
memory.
I'm just telling you. I don't know about a Scarface song. Anyway, shout out to New York, and I'm gonna tell you why. For the first time in 30 years, the NYPD has reported 0 shooting victims in New York City over a 5-day stretch.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Nobody's gotten shot in 5 days. Bah, 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 bah. Way to go, New York.
Since 30 years, bro. 30 years.
5 days.
Somebody gonna sit there and say, well, it's been cold outside. I was like, yo, you're a jackass.
So if you go outside, there's more shootings.
Nah, but it's
What that
not
mean?
like, yo, they said 30 years, my nigga. The
It's been
weather
30.
don't matter. 30 years?
30
The weather
years.
don't, what you mean?
So
It's
we've
been
gone
cold
5.
outside.
There's never been 5 consecutive days in 30 years that somebody didn't get shot in New York.
That's horrible. That's like, they
Y'all
trying to,
gotta do better.
they trying to put out Chicago stats on us. That's wild.
Yeah.
They said in New
And I thought
York.
STL was
They
bad,
said
but
New
that's-
York City or New York? Because we got Albany, Great Neck,
good
Buffalo,
God.
Syracuse.
NYPD.
Great Neck.
They said NYPD. New York
NY.
City. New York City.
Oh, NYC. I was about to say, what's happening up in Albany? Report that shit.
I can't.
They still shooting up there.
Listen, don't listen to him, y'all.
They are.
He's talking crazy.
You see, they had to put the C at the end. Why? Because they would be lying if they just said New York. We literally had places like Buffalo, Rochester, Albany, Niagara Falls.
Okay,
like,
I get it.
Peekskill.
They can't just say Missouri. They got to break it down. Like, is it St. Louis? Or,
yeah, you got to give credit where that region
what we talking
is
about?
due.
Wentzville,
That
St.
whole
Charles.
state is wild. If the whole state of New York can go 5 days without shooting somebody, bro, we deserve a medal. The entire state, we
Facts.
deserve a medal.
You're right about that.
Everybody.
All right.